everybody, it's me, Coach Alex from Metro South. This is the Metro South online class for Parkour Level 1. Unfortunately, my internet is down because of the storm yesterday, so I'm filming this and then I will post it as soon as I possibly can. Sorry for the inconvenience about there not being a live stream. Today's lesson, we're going to be working on something called the macaco. Alright, and for the macaco, you are going to be able to do this in any wide enough space where you have enough room to, I'd say, about do a cartwheel or to do the scoot that you did last week. If you have enough room for that, then you're perfectly fine. Alright, little safety thing I guess is, again, you can put down a panel mat, or if you have a yoga mat, or a few pillows if you feel like you need to because your floor is hard. This is a relatively low risk move, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you guys. Alright, so we'll get the warm-up started and we'll get to it. Alright, let's start our warm-up with some jogging in place. Gonna get our blood flowing, body's moving, heart pumping. Alright, high knees. Get those knees up high. Cool, cool, cool. Butt kicks, kick your butt. So knees stay down low. This time we're kicking our butt with our feet. Kick your butt, kick your butt. And back to high knees. Lift your knees up really high. Keep it moving, keep it moving. We're going to go for 10, 9, faster, 8, 7, 6, faster, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, without stopping, jog in place. Nice and easy though. Alright, now, jogging in place. What you guys are going to do is just start pretending like the gravity's getting lower and lower, and now you're running on the moon. Running on the moon. Slow run. Low gravity run. Uh-oh, gravity's coming back up. Back up to our normal pace, and then we're going to go as fast as we can. As fast as you can. Feet moving quick, arms moving quick. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Relax, relax. Cool. I'm out of breath. Hope you guys are too. That was the point of that. Alright, let's do 15 jumping jacks. 1, 2, big arms, wide legs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do like a jumping jack, but our arms are going to go in here, and our feet are going to go out wide. So it looks like this. It's like 1 foot forward, 1 arm up, and you're going to go back and forth, switching which one goes up high, and which leg goes back. Okay? So just like this, kind of looks like you're running, but really funny. Hope you can see that alright. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Alright, I hope that glare in the back's not too bad. Maybe I'll throw something over the window. We'll get to that. Alright, next, let's do alright, we're going to do squats. The way these squats are going to work is you're going to stand in the middle of your room. You're going to step to the left. Heels are flat on the floor, so feet are flat. Feet are facing forwards. Hands go by your chest. You're going to go down, back up, step together, step to the right, and down. And up and together, to the left, and down. Up together, right, down. Up together, left, down. Do about 10 more of these, so 5 on each side. When you do it, you only need to drop so that your legs make a 90-degree angle. I want you to make sure that you don't stick your chest down here, your chest stays up. Okay, so we're going out, down, together, out, down, together. Okay, that should be about 10. Moving on from there, I'll lower the camera down, coming down onto the floor. We're going to do our mountain climbers. These are the ones where our feet switch, coming in, just like this. So think about the high knees that we were doing earlier, but this time your hands are on the ground. It's like you're trying to run into the floor, but obviously you're not going to make it because it's a floor. Knees up high. And we're going to go fast for 10 seconds. So ready? As fast as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Alright, let's catch our breath. I want everybody down in our squat. Remember, it's feet flat. Your chest is still up. Your butt is trying to sit down on your feet, down as low as you can. If you have trouble with this one, find a wall or an object that you can lean against here. Stop yourself from falling over. Alright? This one's more just about being in the position so we can get everything moving and grooving from here. So let's do a little roll. Circles. Making a circle, going forwards and back, trying to stay balanced the whole time. And go the other way. Forwards and back. Forwards and around. Cool. Rock side to side. Side to side. Alright, now we're going to do what's called the Spider-Man stretch. So from this position, we're going to stick one leg out wide. Just like this. Alright? So this leg here is going to be straight. This leg is going to be as bent as possible. I'm up on my toes this time. So I'm down as low as I can. I'm sitting down on my foot. Now, if you can do this without your hands on the ground, if you need to, you can put your hands. But we're going to try to switch to the other side, staying nice and low, straightening out this other leg, up on our toe here, sitting down on our foot. Okay? You can come up and back down. That's the easier way to do it. But what I want you to try to do is stay low and to the other side. Okay, we're going to switch back and forth a couple more times. There's one. And again, for 2, again, 3, again, 4, to the other side, 5, one more on each side, 6, and back to the other side, 7, I guess we're going to even it out, 8, and now this time I want you to roll towards the middle and freeze right there. So our legs are out wide, our butt's down low. We're trying to, almost like we're ready to sumo wrestle. Alright? Cool. Take a seat and relax for a second. Let's put one leg out straight. Other leg goes in. Reaching for our toe. We're going to flex our foot. Try to lift your toe up off the ground. Like so. Very nice. And now put your foot over the top and roll out your ankle. And switch legs. So foot out straight, flexing our toe, grabbing on, holding it tight. You think about your elbows going down to your shins. And foot over the top, roll out your ankle. Cool. Alright, next let's go into our butterfly stretch. So feet together, knees go out wide. And for this one we're going to try to take our hands on our ankles, pushing down on our knees with our elbows. And then let's lean forward, try to get your chest to your feet. Alright, think about your belly button going to the floor, not your face. Your belly button. So your chin stays up, you should be looking at me. And I'm looking at you. Cool, flip to your stomach. We're going to do a seal stretch. So feet together in the back, squeezing our butt. Pushing our hips forward into the ground, lifting our head up, looking at the ceiling. Our hands should be right underneath our elbows, yeah. And then those are underneath our shoulders. So we're not out like this. We're more up tall. Alright? Cool. And then we're going to stick our butt into the air, reach our hands forward, try to put our armpits towards the ground, chin up, looking forwards at your fingers. And our cat stretch. Very nice. Come on up. Roll out your wrists. Give them a good roll. Do the wave. Shake them out. Very nice. Alright, cool. So, parkour level 1. We are going to get into the macaco. Now, the macaco is a move that comes from capoeira, actually, which is a Brazilian street fighting dance thing. I probably described that really wrong, and anybody that does capoeira probably will be angry at me, but it's pretty cool. Go ahead and look it up. It's all about flowing with the movement and the motion and reacting, and it's all improvised, which is really cool. There's set moves, but the movement itself usually is improvised, which is really, really cool. So, macaco is going to be another one of our little transition moves, but this one feels a little bit more satisfying. It's also going to be similar to our one-handed cartwheel or a cartwheel, but it's going to be a little bit easier because we don't have to go as straight over the top. I'm going to show you the macaco that I'm going to teach you right now, and then I'm going to show you the macaco that you could eventually learn. And hopefully those actually look different, and I'm not just full of nonsense here. So let me show you that. Let me move this lamp because it's a little too bright. Alright, so macaco that we're going to be learning today is starting forwards. We're crouching down. We're going to think about reaching backwards over the side here so that we're in this almost like a crab walk position, but instead on one side. And then our hips are going to push up to the ceiling as we do a 180. Actually, it's not so much a 180. It's more just like a little spin around the side and landing the other way. So this is the macaco you're going to learn today. Okay? Now, that move right there is fairly simple. It's just a little tricky to get the axis right. So the axis is the angle we're flipping on, right? So we'll go over that in just a second. Here's the macaco. Once you get it down, you'll be able to get, who knows, maybe today. But we'll see where we get. So that one looks a little bit more like this. It's going to be a lot faster at the start and the setup. There's going to be a lot more flip to it. Are you ready? Here we go. Alright. Hopefully those two things look different so you can see where the progression is going to take us. Alright? Starting with our macaco. First things first is we're going to go down into our low squat, just like we did before. Once we're in this position, we're going to pick an arm that we want to support ourselves on. So I like to use my left arm. Alright? If you like your right arm, that's fine too. Whatever arm it is we're supporting ourselves on is going to touch the floor right in between our two legs. The other arm can stay up. So, turning sideways so you can see what I'm about to do. I'm touching the floor, my other arm is up. This arm is then going to reach over to the side and back behind us. Now again, I'm like in my crab walk position, just like this, but instead, I'm on one hand. Alright, so if you feel like you need to, rock back and forth on this position, feel how strong our arm can be. Alright, now the path our feet are going to take, now this is the direction our feet are going to go, is I want you to imagine, if you're looking at the ground, that somebody drew a half circle on the floor in front of you. So, let me scoot back so you can see. So imagine there's a big line in a rainbow shape, all the way around from your feet over the other side of your hand. Okay, a big rainbow. We're going to try to get our feet to travel in that rainbow path. So what that means is that they're going to swing to the side and come around the other side. So check it out. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to jump my feet up, and I'm going to try to get them on the other side of my hands. And then I'm turning around, facing forwards. Alright? So again, down on the floor, hand is back in our half crab walk, and we're trying to spin around. So my back will turn to you guys, and then I'll land over here. Okay? Let me do that facing the other way so you guys can see what's going on. So again, I'm reaching behind me here, and I'm spinning and landing on the other side. Now what's important here is just that we're making the full rotation. So I want you to think about which way you're starting. So if I start facing you guys, and I'm going this way, I'm going to end facing you guys as well. So ready? Hands on the floor, reaching over to the side behind us, spinning around. Alright? Now, if you're struggling a little bit with this, you can take it in a halfway point. So you're here, hand reaches behind, we can go halfway, and then finish another halfway. Okay? This move right here is our macaco. So if we want to bump this skill up a little bit, let's practice that a few more times. So I'd say about 5 more times till we feel pretty confident with our spin. Reaching down here, hand goes behind, spin around, just like that. Alright? So, bumping up the difficulty just a little bit. We're not going to focus on what our feet are doing so much. We're just going to change the speed. Now when we change the speed, we're going to have more power in our jump. So it is easier for our arm that's supporting us to kind of lose a little bit of strength and we can fall. So start small and work it up. But here's what we're going to do. Instead of starting here, reaching back and pausing, and then jumping, what you're going to think about, starting here, reaching back and jumping as soon as your hand touches the ground. So ready? Alright, let me do that again a little bit closer so you can see. I'm going to reach back and jump as soon as my hand touches the ground. Alright, and I'll do one going this way so you can see that too. Reaching back, jumping as soon as my hand touches the ground. Alright, as you can see, I'm able to do this move in a pretty small space. This here is not very big compared to me. Right? It's about one of me laying down. So that's all the space you really need to do this, and you can even do it in a tighter space if you needed to, okay? So again, reaching back, hand touches the ground, jump our feet around, all right? Now, the reason why we want to learn this move is it's a great move to use as either a transition to something else. So let's imagine we did imagine we did a jump, right? After that jump, you do a roll, which we went over last week. After that roll, you end up standing up backwards. Then, we need to keep moving in the same direction we were heading, so we can do a macaco. So check this out. I'm going to do a roll, which you won't really see, but then I'm at 180 out of the roll, and then macaco. Ready? Check it out. Roll, 180, macaco. Alright? So that's just a way that we can kind of practice our macaco. Now if you could imagine that you were landing a trick or a jump, maybe a vault over a table with a spin, right? And when we land on the ground, we're traveling backwards, and we don't want to fall over backwards, right? Whoa! Instead of falling over, we can land and macaco away. Alright? So that right there is our basic macaco move. And that's what I want you guys to practice today. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to us, because I know I didn't go that into detail with it, but it's basically just that 180 spin. That's what we're looking for, guys, alright? So it's a one-handed post, spinning around our hand, landing facing the same direction we came from. Alright, and I showed you at the beginning of the video what that progression is going to lead us to in the future, alright? Cool. Send me videos of that. Alright, all my parkour peeps. We're going to do a little bit of conditioning. We're going to keep our conditioning going the way that I've been doing it. So the first thing I want us to start off with is push-ups. I want everybody to do one set of 10 push-ups. Elbows in tight, hands in close, just like this. So your hands should be straight under your shoulders, body should be nice and straight, lowering down, coming back up. Do 10 of those, then do 10 more, then do one set where you do as many in a row as you can without stopping. Alright, so your goal is to do 10, then 10, and then as many in a row as you can without stopping, even if it's only 2, or if it's 50. That would be really cool if you could do 50 in a row. So, pushing as hard as we can, trying to hold ourselves up. Next is going to be a handstand shoulder tap. Now there's different ways to do this based off of how strong you feel like you are at this current moment in time. I'm going to show you the one on the couch. If the couch is too easy, you're going to do it belly facing a wall. We're just going to do a handstand, and we're going to work on one hand supports as we tap our shoulders, like so. Ready? So we're reaching down, our butt is up high, we're going shoulder tap, repeating back and forth. Every shoulder tap will count as one. I want you guys to do this 50 times. If you need to take a break, you can take a break. If you don't, then don't. If you want to see what that looks like, up against the wall, we're pushing ourselves up into our handstand, and then we're working on our shoulder taps here. Holding everything tight, squeezing our belly, squeezing our butt. pushing strong. Alright, so 50 shoulder taps. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice. And then, two more things. Next thing I want us to do is your favorite and mine, frog jumps. Reaching down, reaching up. For this one, what I want you to do is we're going to do a little math problem here. You're going to take your age and multiply it by 3. So that's, if you're not good at math and you're 10, you do 10 plus 10 is 20 plus 10 is 30. So you have to do 30 frog jumps, okay? If you're 16, I don't know. You'll figure it out. So, math on that one. Frog jumps, as many as your age, times 3. Okay, the easiest way to do that is to do as many as you are old, take a break, and then do that again. Do that 3 times. And then after our frog jumps, this one I want you guys to get a timer out, or you can count in your head. We're going to do plank holds. So, the way a plank hold works is you're going to be down on your elbows, your arms are going to be directly underneath your shoulders, your bodies have to be straight. We need to make sure that our hips don't dip too low. So we're here like this. We don't want our hips dipping down low. We don't want our butts up high. We're holding everything straight. You guys are going to hold this position for a total of 1 minute. If you guys can go all the way through to a minute, I want you to do that. If you need to take some breaks, take some breaks, but I think you guys can do it. After you do a minute, I want you to rest for a minute. Then, you're going to start again and we're going to go for 45 seconds. Up on top, like this. Okay, holding it for 45, body's nice and straight. Then, after that 45 seconds, you get to rest for 45 seconds. Then, you're going to do a 30-second plank hold, holding yourself up. When you get to the end, you rest for 30 seconds. And then, we're going to make it extra hard on you. You're going to do another minute plank hold after that, after your 30-second rest. And if you guys can get all the way through that, I'll be very impressed without taking a break. Because that is going to be a total of 3 minutes and 15 seconds, which is going to be a lot of plank hold. Great. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I couldn't live stream this week. That storm knocked out my internet, and I hope these videos serve you well. They will be up as soon as possible. Tune in on Thursday at 2 o'clock. We're going to be doing one single live stream for everybody, working on the same skill. And the reason why we're doing one single live stream is because I don't want to have to repeat myself 3 times, because the information is going to be the same. I'm just going to give you ways that you can increase the difficulty for yourself. Alright, so I shouldn't have to explain it 3 separate times for separate groups. I can do one explanation and you guys can make the change to make it easier or harder for you. Alright? Tune in on Thursday. Thanks for watching.